Hello and welcome to this video series where we're checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Gamejam of 2023. This time we will have a look at Demon Lord by Surt R, and I hope that I pronounced that correctly. And he is a developer who already published a couple of commercial games on Steam as Grave Robber Foundations, the Geister games. So, no pressure. And before we check out this jam game, let's go over this description here. Ages ago, the demon lord Leonard was defeated by legendary heroes. Today, he is about to awaken, and monsters gathered in his resting place to welcome him. You decide to put him to sleep once again. Character art by... someone. And... yes, that's it. So I already downloaded the game. You can actually also download the OST, which is also, I think, done by him. So yeah, let's jump into the game. And here we are in the main menu, and disclaimer, I already looked into the game a bit, but stumbled upon a few issues and then decided to re-record it. But that way I already have started drawing a map, and I don't need you to wait for me to draw the map, though I will continue drawing the map now. And there are a few issues where I needed to restart basically, and so I spare you that time. So let's start the game. I will tell you though what impressions I had the first time. As you enter the dungeon, one of the guards tells you that other adventurers set up camp in a room to the right. Use arrow keys to move, space is an action button. Alright, so we get... and I think with that, the movement speed, I would have preferred that a little bit faster. The aesthetics, I think, are nice, but this might be the only set of graphics here, I'm not sure yet. So, you sit down by the fire to catch your breath and talk to other adventurers. A few adventurers approach you. I'm Siegfried, a pity thief. Let me know if you're planning to go treasure hunting. Yeah, sure. Siegfried joined the party. I'm Desmond. I am an imperial swordsman. Do you need my help? Invite. Desmond joined the party. I am Stieg, a pity thief. Let me know if you're planning to go treasure hunting. Invite. Joined the party. The party stands up, ready to venture forth and defeat Leonard the Demon Lord. Yeah, Leonard as demon it doesn't really sound like a demon name. Either way, so this is the campfire where we can return to get new characters and to rest. And I don't think that this is told you anywhere. The issue I faced was so with space you can open this menu. And I didn't quite realize that it has a return and an exit button, so I clicked on exit, and exit just throws you out of to the main menu basically, and there is no save or anything, so you have to restart. So with party you can check out your party stats. So there's our thief. I don't know if any of these stats actually mean anything. Besides of hit points, obviously. We also have the thief has thrust. The swordsman has slash. We actually have 3 thieves now. Well, doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah, so let's continue that way. So I started drawing the map, and I know that in front of me there is a teleporter, so I will not go that way. I know that the teleporter leads me somewhere where I can return to this position here. And yeah, every couple of tiles you get a random encounter, which I find to be quite annoying. We can see that we have 2 and 3 enemies. We can escape every single attack. You chickened out and ran away. But I think you are supposed to grind a bit to level up or something. I'm not sure, I didn't play that far. So, also one interesting thing I saw is that the game, so the previous room we entered actually had thick walls, and this one has thin walls, movement. We have 2 slimes. Let's kill these 2 slimes. So we can choose between attack, defend, and escape. And I don't know if attack and defend make any difference, because even if we choose to defend, Stieg wants to try something new. Feigns attack at slime. Secret steps slime, 17 damage. Desmond sledge slime, 70 damage. Slime died. It's very readable, I would say. But on the other hand, I have no information about what I'm doing. So I can just attack. Now I get my stats increased, but I don't know if this actually does anything. And I guess it does not. So, yeah. So what I wanted to say, and there's a new random attack. We got a slime and kobold something. So, steps slime, 24 damage. There is some... We got some charisma, vitality, agility. There is some sound effects in fight, but more like almost PC speaker sound or something, or Commodore 64 crackling sound. So nothing too exciting. The background track here is, I think, quite atmospheric. There's no movement sound, as you cannot hear. Regarding the perspective, let's go one further. No, let's find some other place like this. So here you can see that we basically have perfect vision here. We see that on the left side, which I have to point that way, is a wall, and we can see that we don't need to turn to the left and try to go into that direction. I mean, we cannot strafe in that game. You have to play with arrow keys. WASD is not possible, and Q and E obviously then are also not being used. And we can see that the side is actually open, so we can go there and run around. So we have a perfect overview. The tile size is bigger than in Legend of Grimrock, for example. So if we blend that over, we can see that the tile we are standing on is ending here, and it's also a little bit wider, I think. The angle is slightly different, but yeah, so the tile size is a bit bigger, I would say, in Demon Lord than in Legend of Grimrock. Let's just, for the completeness, also have this one. Pretty much the same. This is scale adjusted, and so similar to Lands of Lore, maybe. So the movement, however, takes a bit, and unfortunately, it's also not queued up. So, and that's where my other camera comes in. And let me try to give you a proper idea about the arrow keys here. So I know it's not the perfect view here, but let me click in this. So if I go forward and then turn left, nothing is happening. The left turn is basically completely ignored. And now we end up in combat again. We will just escape from battle. Alright, so what the game does, though, is that it's checking continuous movement. So you can press the forward button and you keep going forward. You can also, if you go forward and then hold the right button, it will turn you right as soon as the forward movement is finished. And now I will keep the camera here so that you can see when I start or continue drawing the map here. So yeah, I think the movement could be better. For me, I think it feels too slow, and I would like that it's queued up. Unless it's instant, then it doesn't need to be queued up. But the slower it is, the more annoying it is if it's not queued up, because then you start clicking and it's nothing is happening. This game has, however, a very straight movement pattern, or a straight smooth movement animation without any smoothing in and smoothing out, if that makes sense. So in other games you have like this, it ramps up, it's quick, and then it ramps down again, and then you start clicking already when it's not finished yet. With that game you can clearly see we are at full speed and we end at full speed, so you immediately know, okay, now it's done, now I can click, and it's not like some split second where it's still slowing down basically. So that makes it a little bit more comfortable to run around here. Alright, so now we are in some big room, and here you can also see that this is a thin wall, which is a bit uncommon to see, and which is also making drawing the map a bit more complicated. You see that I also use some blue color to make sure that I know where you can actually walk to. So now we are actually I see that I made a mistake there, and this has to go. So this is going around the corner and then to the south, and this I will mark as a door so that I know that something which I can recognize when I'm being teleported or something. Because here everything looks the same, unfortunately, besides of these torches here and there. So let's continue our path. So this was 1 tile, 2 tile. Alright, 1, 2. And we've got a pathway to both sides. There's a door to what I call south, and a path to the north. And we go 1 tile, 2 tile, 3 tile, and then we got a corner and some door. Okay, left, and we turn around. 1, 2, and we are being attacked. Let's see who's attacking us. 3-3, so I think we will die if we fight, so let's just flee. 2-2, 3, and again we are backstabbed. 3-3, we will die, so running off. It also happened to me. No, I think I'm not actually moving forward. Because I'm set back when I'm fleeing. Okay. Yeah. It seems like they are on a static position. Okay, interesting. Okay, we will... Someone's coming. We will kill them though. I think we need to... Stunned. 4 damage. Thief died. I think we need to level up to be able to kill these goblins, but I'm not sure... I mean, there are no levels, as far as I can tell, party, and it's really quick that you get to the accidentally quit the game, and then you need to start over. So, yeah, I think it might be that so we have no level, and I think the only useful thing here is HP, and I don't think that any of the other stats are actually used. But I'm not sure. Maybe something is used for stats. But let's try to explore other stuff first. So this is... Okay, so this again is not like, again, a thin wall. So I need to remove that wall again. Okay. And some door. Okay. 1, 2. Soup. Soup. And another one. And then we have another door-like thing. And a corner. And now we are running into some area which is surrounded by other stuff I already drew. So there is another room. Okay. So this is a door. Movement. Alright. It's 1 and 1, I don't know what this is, lizard man or something. And on the right side we have slime, kobold, alright. Steps kobold, 2 damage, steps kobold, barely dodged it, slash slime, missed. 5 damage, slime, avoided, dodged. Slime wants to try something new. Bitch slaps Siegfried, missed. Okay, attack. Steps kobold in the back. Steps slime, slime died. Maybe I should note down. Slime. I'm not sure if how many hit points they have. Slime, soul. Slime. That's a lot of damage. And they're all attacking soul for some reason. Slime, 8 damage. 18 damage. Slime died. Stunned. Kobolds in the back. 2 slimes died, so with 1 attack you can kill multiple enemies. And Kobold is also dead. Charisma increased, agility increased, willpower, agility, health, agility, willpower, charisma, intelligence. Alright, let's have a look at our character stats here. So, let me note these down now just as to see if something actually happens in that regard. 30, 36, 68, 70. Okay. Return. The magic circle sucks away your life energy. Yeah, I already knew that. I stepped into that before, but I didn't see what it does or how much it does. So yeah, it's just random amount of hit points, like 1 to 10 or something. Okay, that's not too bad. And now I accidentally clicked on the exit button. Yeah, that's really okay. So I explored that area. And I mean, we didn't get any increases, so I basically, I mean, no, there's one other door we need to explore. And yeah, let's try to approach you. David or Spearman invites. Yes. Wandering Knights. Gabriella, Reclusive Sage. Yes, invite. And let's see. Yeah, we have one character with just 18 hit points. Pretty sure that this character is going to die very quickly. Okay. So let's move over to the other side, and someone is coming, and try to... So we have scorpions and slime. Scorpion died. Yeah, I think our group now is pretty bad. Slime died. Scorpion died. Battle is over. Charisma, Vitality, Vitality. Okay. Let me note down the values here. 40, 23, 49, 20. Okay. And I almost hit the exit button again. Yes, okay. Essentially, for grinding, what's best is just stay here and run back and forth. So, yeah, with that, we are now... okay, battle is over. We didn't lose anything. Health is increased, so let's see. 40, 23, 50. Oh yeah, the knight got a lot more hit points. So yeah, apparently grinding a bit will make sense. We have 2 gargoyles or whatever. Imps died, okay. We didn't lose anything, so we can just continue. Attack. Evil Merchant, 3 damage, 11 damage, 11, 13. Snake Oil to Egil. Egil is confused. Snaps Egil, attack. Scorpion, 11, avoids the attack. Something new, stabs Scorpion. Gabriella failed. Yeah, but unfortunately you don't really have any choice. What you can do is basically, do you want to fight or do you want to escape? So, yeah, it's not the most engaging fight. And I'm personally also not a fan of like having a grind mechanic as core. Snaps Kobold, dodge, 11 damage. 11. Oh, we're getting a lot of damage. Yeah. We are going to die here, so I'm escaping, and now we basically need to head back, heal up. I mean, I could just run through, but I think slime is easy targets. Yeah. I'm a bit confused. Where are we now? Ah, yeah, this corner here. There's another room here, which is also completely empty. So the dungeon is not super interesting to explore. There's this... So from what I have seen so far... Okay, that was a quick one. From what I've seen so far, there's one room with this campfire and one room with the thing on the floor, which will hurt us. And that's it. So there's this one path. Okay. Which we had before. Thief. Okay, Thief died. And they don't seem to be very strong. Okay. Movement. And again. By the way, maybe you have not seen that there are also the total hit points on the right. So maybe I can remove this for now. Attack. Skeleton is stunned. Scorpion died. Failed. Oh, the skeleton is doing quite a bit of damage, and we are not doing a whole lot of damage to the skeleton. Oh, okay. Battle is over. Okay. So, our team is still fine. I don't know if these, like, slash and low slash, thrust, kick, hilt bash, if they are making any difference. I don't think so. You see, here it's return on the right side, which gets you back to the to the game, and then here it's exit on the right side, which throws you out of the game. That's very dangerous. Return. Okay, so there are two paths which we can continue, and now I will make this active again. So we can go this route, and for that, yes, zigzag. Someone is coming. We're escaping, but they were a random spawn, so we can just move on. This is 3 skeletons. Oh, skeletons are problematic. Let's escape. They're doing a ton of damage. And one of our members is almost dead. So we should not... Well, do another fight at least. If we can always just run away, I mean, that's fine. There is some door-like thing. 1, 2... And there's another door-like thing. Okay, but now... And there's like 2, and then we have got another door-like thing. Okay. This, and then there's some kind of door. And there's a wall. There's 2 on the side, and then 1, 2. A wall and another door. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to continue there now. These are, I think, very easy. Stunned. Goblin died. Yeah, but now let's get back to the resting place. Movement. They were also very easy. Thief died. And imp. Are we actually healing after every fight? Or after every successful level up or something? Because our characters are healed, which you can't see because I'm... Right. Okay. Well, encounter! 1 scorpion. I think we can do that. Well, in that case, let's just try to go back. Okay. There is this other door. Maybe we should just explore this for a moment. There is a rather big corridor and we can go to the south. Okay. Then we've got another there and another there. Approaching you from the shadows. 3 and 2. I'm not going to risk that. And apparently that's not a mandatory fight. And apparently that's also a dead end. And I'm not sure, but this might be a glitch which is not quite looking like a glitch because of the texture filter, but I guess if there wasn't this dithering effect, you could probably see through that or something. Encounter. They are too strong. Escape. Movement. We can do that. 3 imps died. Okay. So we have another door to the right. Okay, let me turn that on again. And this is closed. And then we have another thing with a torch there. Let's just go there. No, there's nothing. I doubt there's anything regarding secrets or so, because there's also not a character, not an inventory system or anything useful which we could find in a secret, I guess. Maybe another resting place, but that would be it. So we are there now. This has to be a movement. Is dead end. These are 4 scorpions. Scorpion died. Oh, Gabriella heals. We didn't see that yet. There's also a sound effect for that. But the music is a bit loud and we can't change that, I think. But interesting. Okay. So this is a dead end. And there we got another door-like thing. Continue. Yes, and another. And then we have another door. Whoop, and another door. Whoop. Corner. Okay, this also looks similar to the other side. Just that these are 2-tiled rooms and not 4-tiled rooms. Right. And forward. And there's a dead end. Great. Okay. So yeah, our party is healed. I really need to be careful to not accidentally exit there. 1 forward. Then we've got a corner and can go to what I call north. And there's another corner. There is another door. And there's another door over there. Huh. Let's see where this is leading us. 1. There was the same wall thing again. And A door to the north. Turn to the right. Another door. And movement. Scorpions. We can kill these. Scorpion dies. Yes, one through and up. Ah, okay, now we break the pattern finally. 2 tiles up. And corner. And a door to the left. Yeah, quite a big room with pillars. 4 pillars in there. Let me also do these. But not much more going on. Yeah. Okay. And the next room, which seems to look identical. Encounter! I think slime was too critical, especially if there are 6 of them. So this is again 3 times 3. And we can do that. Trips Kobold. Kobold is stunned. Kobold dies. Alright, so there's a door over there. And this might just lead back to the other side. I mean, besides of this one static group, I don't think that anything of that has a purpose. Unfortunately, as I mentioned before, the dungeon is extremely empty. Would be much more interesting if there was at least something special to find. I mean, obviously that's easier with... Like, here is a chest with some items, right? But then you would need to implement an item system. But just some objects with some text or something. Zip. Just to make it a bit more interesting to run around and explore. These are easy. Wow. We are still fine. Scorpion died. Increase. Alright. So let's have a look. And yes, no, we are not completely healed, but almost. Alright, let's just have a look if there's anything special here. But nope. So it's just another empty room here. And door. And someone is coming. Too many. Okay. I think I might have turned into the wrong direction. We don't have any... Too many. We don't have... Nope. There's a mage or something. I'm not going to fight that. But these were just random. Yeah. So I was turning into the wrong direction. And that is why drawing a map makes sense. Especially if you don't have a compass. And everything looks the same, unfortunately. Because you basically need to orient yourself according to the structure, how the building is, the dungeon is designed. So it sucks away your life energy. Thank you. So that's also not doing anything. Or not helping us. I mean, it's obviously doing something, but it's not good for us. So that's just a straight with the other side is there. Okay. And the same thing over again. This time it's on the upper side again. Someone is ahead. 1-1, we can do that. Heals Leia. 15 damage. Kobold is stunned. Kobold dies. Movement! 6 of them. The good thing is that we will kill multiple at the same time if we land a good hit. The bad thing is that they of course also do a lot of damage. Heals? That was a terrible heal though. Yeah, we can. Stunned. Leia is stunned. We still have room. For nobody is in danger. Nobody is in danger. Kobold is confused. (21) slams Kobold's head. Kobold fell asleep. Okay, only 2 left. Okay, return. Let's continue here. This is a dark room, which is also a little bit different. It has multiple exits. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, I think we are now basically in the same section where we were before, with these 4 with these 4 tile rooms. I don't know if you can see that here. We are over here now, and this is the other section where we came in before, and we probably could have taken this path instead to get here. The question is if there's any use of being here actually. So another 4. This is a door, and this one is basically the way out, leading to maybe a different area, but then again maybe not. Seems to just go on. Mm-hmm. And the next room. Someone is ahead. Merchants. I think they are not super strong. Confused. Oh, Kixlea. No, this is merchant died. Let's risk it. Obviously, if two of them are attacking the same person and that person is taking a lot of damage or doesn't have a lot of hit points left, it might be death. We have 2 left. 1 left. Okay. Increase, 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 increase. Okay. Yeah, but that's the only thing with the combat. You're basically just gambling whether or not you win each turn. And you can't influence anything, unfortunately. Encounter. 1 scorpion. Okay. Okay. I did not expect that. Oh no, I drew incorrectly. Escape. Three wizards, I don't want to fight them. 2 wizards. Yeah, let's try our luck. 1 left. Barely dodged it. Okay. So let me do a little correction here. Zip. And this is our door. Scorpions. That's Also, I have no idea why there's the defense option. I don't think that it's doing anything. Maybe it's slightly giving us better defense stats and weaker attack stats, but in the end it would not make a difference because we need to kill the enemies to end the combat. So maybe that's more careful approach or something. I don't know. In that case, you should always use it, which is also not the best design. Alright, there is a way. Okay. Slime! Not going to do that. Okay. Another room, and this is leading to what I call south. I think they are super weak. Well, super weak. I had one time when I think that was the second time when I started the game. After I exited David died. Ah, they are not super weak. Goblin died. We have 4 left. Yeah, they are going to kill us then. Okay. Yeah. And I think at the... So the first time when I looked into the game, I accidentally exited and I had to start over. The second time when I played, I had like an encounter with 3 goblins, 2. I think it was a big group. I think it was 3 and 3 goblins. Like this one group which I did not do on the other side, but this was a random encounter. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but that group then killed everyone except of 1 character which I used to flee. So this is now just basically for drawing the map, because I can't grind anymore because we lost someone. So we need to basically regrind for a new character. This looks like this is getting somewhere, at least. Movement. But yeah, combat is just pure luck, basically. And of course the decision whether or not you want to do the combat in the first place. Okay, so... This is a door. Two. Now I'm a bit confused. 2. Okay, there's a door. The dungeon is quite big. I didn't expect it to be that big, but as I mentioned, it's empty. Yeah, unfortunately I now need to return the whole way just to get a new character. So there are 2 more tiles. There are 2 tiles up. Well, actually 3 tiles then, right? Ah, okay, this is with a door. Someone is coming! Yeah, no thanks. I mean, the funny part would be... it would be if, like, we then just find the exit and we could just run away. And you don't need to grind at all, or you don't need to fight at all, but this would also be a bit pointless and disappointing. But yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a corner. And there's a door, and then we can go to the other side. Okay. I think there's not a whole lot left. 1, 2. No, let's just escape. 1. And I think this is a hard encounter. I mean, like a static encounter. So we are not going to do that because we would die. Let's see if there's anything here. 1, 2. Nothing. 3. Amp fell asleep and then just died. Okay. 1, 2. And now we are in a room with 6 tiles and another of these things. Maybe they are a teleporter, which brings us back if we kind of activate it that way. I don't know, but we will try. We will run. No, I'm not going to fight. I mean, obviously this is not porting us, so I will now run back, which will take quite a while, and get a new character. There's another path to the north. Not sure if there's anything. Movements. These are just 2. Let's kill them. Okay. Up. Movements. 4 skeletons. Nope. Okay, now I'm going to take this path, which we didn't take before, and I am pretty sure that this will basically bring us back sooner than the other way. It's a shortcut! No, not much shorter. Okay. Escape! I think I got confused now. So I will just stumble around these rooms until I find the exit. There is... Okay, I'm out now. Someone is coming! Nope. Let me go! Okay. Encounter. 1 attack. For slime. This was a new enemy, right? No, okay. Yeah, this is getting really annoying. Where am I now? Okay, I think I got it. Maybe not. Ah, yeah, okay. I know where I am now. So this is a big room from almost the start. Movement. Yeah. Movement. Escape. Ah, this is actually the wrong way, but we can kill it. Yeah. That was the wrong way. We need to go the other way. Yeah. Let's just leave. It's not possible. Okay, let's just get another character then. You sit down by the fire to catch your breath. Reject. A wandering knight invites. Okay, he's not going to die right away. He's got 98. I think they might be adjusted maybe to my level or something, to the stats. I don't know. But that seems to be quite a bit. And now we just try this teleporter, and I can show you the teleporter. This was the teleporter. Okay. And yeah, I have no idea where we are now, so it was not the thing where we went to, the rune thing. Yeah, let's try our luck here. Scorpion. I expected to kill more than one scorpion with that damage. Okay. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but it looks evil, so I'm not going to find it. So yeah, this is some snaky thing, a spiral, where we are now moving to the outside. These 4 goblins, or whatever these were, they are already strong, so... One of them is not strong. 2, 3. No, not going to do that. So yeah, this is a huge spiral thing. I think I know where we are. So this is probably this area down here. We are now basically going back to this direction. So that is probably all for nothing. Escape. But I will need to fight them, yeah. So basically, if I'm unable to kill them, then I can't go back. But in theory, I can also have multiple tries as long as I don't let anyone from my party die, because it seems like you heal from other fights. But they also seem to be weaker than the others. So yeah, okay. And now there should be, yeah, okay. So I know where we are. And this was indeed quite pointless. Okay, let's try that. Now we have only 2. A Kobold King. Wants to try something new. Kicks Lair. Avoided. 15 damage. 14. And the first one is dead. And dead. Okay. Okie dokie. So now we need to move back the whole way we were coming from before. These were thieves, right? Yeah. 3 thieves died with just 1 attack. Okay. I'm interested in slime and no, not fighting them. Interested in going the other path now, where we will probably also end up at the same area. So let's go there and there and then up. Nope, maybe not. This is leading down, no. Over there. And up. I didn't make any note that it's possible to go up there. So I might have made an error there with drawing. So I will just try to find my way through that now pretty much randomly. Okay. So we are here now. We need to go back. So I probably made a mistake with drawing, I guess. Okay, not fighting them. We can kill them. The heal seems to be completely pointless with just 1 heal. 1 point healed. $14 damage. Okay. 8 of them. No, thank you. And I'm also not going into that direction. This is 3? Yeah, with running away, it's also a bit confusing then, because it's setting you back and maybe... Oh, there's a new enemy. Maybe this also led to my drawing mistake. Now I think I'm lost. Let's kill these. Died. I need to find something which is figure emerges from the darkness. That's new. Maybe that's some kind of boss. Minotaur. Avoid it. It doesn't look like we are doing much here. I mean, luckily it didn't hit someone. Tumbles. Okay. So as soon as someone falls below 40, I will flee. Wow, what the hell? No. Okay, let's continue fighting. But 70 damage? Seriously? Ah. This was a random encounter. Well, maybe this was... where am I? Where am I? I'm not sure. No. Escape. Escape. Oh, you fell into a pit, losing some of your health. Well, that's great. Yeah, let's kill these. This is a pretty big room. And a very dark one. Uh-huh. I don't... This have to mean something. Okay. Can we just escape? No, blocks your path. Living statue. But we are also hardly doing any damage. That's insane. I will just continue fighting now, and if I die, I die. I don't want to grind these up again. Unleashes a flurry of punches. Okay. I mean, if there was any tactics involved or something where you could like prevent something, have any idea what you're doing, then I would say, okay, it's my fault. But in this case, it's just down to luck. Of course, no, you could say, I have learned my lesson now and I start over, and next time I only approach him once I have, I don't know, 200 hit points or something. But I won't consider that fun or good design. So let's see if we are managing to kill that thing, but I'm pretty sure that we will die now with the next decent... Oh, no. So that means that we need to flee now every time, because obviously with one character we will not beat anything. You step onto the room, a tall figure appears before you. I am Leonard, the Demon Lord. Bow before me and I'll let you live as my slaves. You draw your weapons and get ready to battle. Fools, you'll only serve as a warm-up for my glorious conquer of the humankind, but enough talk. Have at you. Escape. You try to escape, but quickly realize it's impossible. Strikes Isaac. Slashes Leonard. Failed. Okay, so I can only do this. We are down at 4 hit points. And we are dead. Your journey is over. Leonard's reign of terror continues. Rest in peace, adventurers. Yeah, so, So, just to summarize, the perspective is, I think, pretty much perfect. You have perfect orientation. With the graphics, at least, I think I would have preferred having a compass. The movement, I think it would be much nicer if you could queue the keys up so that they are not ignored. It doesn't feel as much of an issue in this game because you're constantly interrupted with the random encounters, but that's an issue in itself, I think. So I don't like to get spammed with random encounters, and if you can escape every random encounter, then there is also no point in having them in the first place. I remember in the jam from 2022 that there was one game where you also had to draw a map, where you had random encounters and we had limited resources. And there you had to basically draw a map and to find like a good path through the dungeons with, well, basically as quickly as possible with the resources you have. And there the random encounters kind of made sense. They focused the attention to draw the map and get the like a good path through the dungeon. So there, for me, it makes more sense than having like random encounter, okay, don't want it, random encounter, okay, don't want it, random encounter, okay, don't want it, and I just go through there. I mean, there have been a couple of static enemies, but the issue with the static enemies were like they felt like very unbalanced. The encounters in the dungeon, they did like, I don't know, 25 damage or so. And then there comes the static enemy and does 60 damage or 80 or whatever that was. And then you had hardly any options doing anything in combat. You could attack and defend. I still don't know what the difference is. Maybe I should have defended all the time. But basically there is no even... Maybe that would have helped with if defending was more useful at one time against attacking, I think defending would always be more useful than attacking, so that would also not be great design. So I'm not a fan of the combat. So like random encounters, I'm not a fan in general, but I think they can be useful, but I don't think that they were used in a useful, meaningful way in Demon Lord. And yeah, the balancing, of course, with the jam game, you also have limited amount of time to get everything right. But I'm just like looking at it now as I think it is. Regarding the graphics, I think the game is doing pretty good. However, of course, it's also kind of limited what there is, right? There's kind of one area. There are no objects in the game. There are no different surroundings in the game. So other jam games offer a little bit more there. I think the graphical style is nice, it works. I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be, because I think this is some kind of grain effect, which will also make this a massive file size. I'm also not sure if on YouTube you can see all of that. So the grain is probably not something which will survive YouTube compression. And there is some dithering going on. A bit of a weird graphics effect, but I think it works fine for the game. Maybe not everyone's taste, but yeah, I think that was fine. But yeah, it's kind of empty, and that's regarding the content, kind of a general problem. I mean, the dungeon itself is pretty substantial, but the rooms are all empty. There are a couple of, I don't know how many, like 4 or 5 maybe, static encounters. I mean, there are these goblins groups. There is the teleporter as the special thing. And there are these circles. And they may have served a purpose like teleportation, which I didn't get. So maybe... I'm pretty sure that they had a meaning in some way. But no idea what that meaning was. As I also have no meaning what attacking and defending means. Because it apparently did the same. Or it felt like it was doing the same. So, not sure about that. Maybe I could have like have a shortcut and refilled the group member and then had an easier time grinding. But that would have made part of it better, but not like elevated it to the next status or something in my opinion. And yes, of course you can with these, when one character dies, you know, okay, I'm getting 80 damage. Now I could go back with the whole party and then fill up the party again and retry that, or grind more so that I've got more hit points. But in the end, that would also be a huge grind fest, just have a good chance of defeating the enemy. I mean, I wouldn't even have gotten past the... what was it? The Minotaur or something? if I like stopped after the first enemy. I think you probably need to lose one character. So yeah, it probably is risky, or you just keep grinding forever. So on the presentation side, and I mean it was also bug free, so that was all nice. Content, I think it's good, but it's not great. Combat is, I think it's okay for a jam game, but I think it's also not the greatest in combination of being the sole focus of the game. If there was a lot of story and so on, then I'd say, okay, the combat is not so important. Then, I mean, some games you just click away the enemies. I mean, if there's a nice story and exploration in these games, then it's another thing. But I find like in this game, the combat is basically the core thing, because there's nothing else with exploration, finding anything, story, anything. There's no puzzles. So the combat is the core element, and I don't think that was super enjoyable. But if you want to check out the game, so don't get me wrong, this is still a nice entry. But the combat element is, or the core gameplay element in this case, is not something I find very well designed. Yeah, as mentioned, this is a jam game, of course, so I'm pretty sure that the developers' commercial games are set up a bit differently, and he spent much more time creating these. You can also find them on Steam, as I mentioned, Grave Robber Foundation. Just search for Geister, and I think you will find these games. I personally didn't play them, so I can't judge how well these are. What I did forget to mention is the soundtrack here, the background music and so on. I think he's also doing that himself, and these are pretty good. The background ambient track here and in the combat. The combat also had this, well, Commodore 64 sounding noises, which were okay. Weren't too great, but were doing their job. Maybe from the mix they were a little bit low volume compared to the music, but yeah, that's sound on the sound side. I think that was pretty good. And yeah, if you want to check out this game, you can find the link down in the video description. Demon Lord by Surt R. And if you want to check out more videos for the jam, you can also find a link down in the video description to a playlist with all the entries where I published something so far. And of course, you can also subscribe to the channel to not miss any new content. And with that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.